Hey coin collectors, and welcome to DC Coinwell International Coin Channel. And here it is, a 100-year-old Lincoln penny. It's the wheat penny, as you know, the wheat back penny. At the top of the back it says E pluribus unum, 1 cent here, United States of America. When you evaluate these pennies, one of the things you want to do is look at the lines in here and how detailed the wheat is. United States of America down here. No mint mark here because it's on the front. It was only the back mint mark in 1909. This coin's 100 years old. It was this 100th birthday this year. It says, "In God we trust," above Lincoln, liberty behind him, 1923 under his chin. You can see we don't have an incredible amount of detail, but we have some detail here, and that's important. I'll tell you why in a second. We have a V, a D, and a B down here for Victor David Brenner, who's the engraver of these coins. In 1923, with no mint mark here, that would mean that it's the Philadelphia Mint, and they made 75 million of these at the Philadelphia Mint. One of the things you may have noticed is I only have 2 coins, and I usually have one from each of the mints if I can. It's not that I don't have the Denver Mint. Well, it is that I don't have the Denver Mint, but they didn't make them in Denver that year. In 1923, they only made them at San Francisco and at Philadelphia. At the San Francisco Mint, they only made 8.7 million of these. And you can tell it's the San Francisco Mint because of this S down here. This coin's a little dirty and a little pockmarked, but I'll tell you what, it still has some value. In 1923, the pennies, they're just really hard to get. So you can get down to MS 62, and it's still worth about $700. So this coin here may be worth $5 to $7 just as it is, which is kind of a weird idea, but that it's supply and demand like we've talked about before. In 1923 at the San Francisco Mint, they made 8.7 million, but they made one. They've only found one so far at PCGS from the San Francisco Mint from 1923 that's as graded as high as a MS65 plus. That coin, the MS65 plus, is estimated to be worth $70,000. And when I say estimated to be worth, why would they estimate that it's worth $70,000? Because they did sell one in 2019 for $67,500, and that's for this coin in an MS65 plus. What about the Philly Mint? How valuable are they? Well, they found 2 MS68. So they found this in a much higher quality, but of course, they produced almost 10 times as much. The estimate on this for the MS68 is $25,000. So both of these coins are very valuable. Even in this shape, you may get, $5 to $7 for some of these. They're just a little hard to get. People talk a lot about the 1922 coins and how valuable the Lincoln cent from 1922 are, and the weak D and the no D and the and there is a 1922 no D on it, and the strong reverse that's worth $130,000. But most of the 1922 coins aren't worth at the higher grades aren't worth as much as a 1923. So don't sleep on 1923s. Look for them if you can. Try to find them, and if you do, get them valued, because even in not a great state, these coins are still worth money. All right, that's all we have today from DC Coinwell International Coin Channel. We'd love to have you subscribe to our channel and leave any comments you have in the comments section.